So it looks like the Ultra Pro Wrestling 1v1 demo is getting a delay. We don't know the time frame or anything like that yet, but let's go over to the Kickstarter for Ultra Pro Wrestling and let's break this down real quick. Alright, so here is the message from Sam himself. Let's check this out real fast.
Hey everyone, Sam here from Hyperfocus Games. I have to make a video announcement about the demo, and unfortunately it's bad news. The demo is going to be pushed back. We announced that we would be releasing the demo in Q3. We're now not even in the middle, we're kind of now more towards the end of Q3. I was hoping that we could just see how things go and see if we could potentially still get it out, but the way it's looking, it's just not going to happen. And so I've decided it's better just to call it now rather than be silent on the issue and wait until the end of Q3, and then if we can't do it, then announce that it's going to be pushed back. So yeah, I'm just announcing it now. I think a lot of people will be disappointed. Hopefully a lot of people will understand. We are a small team. There's been a number of issues that basically resulted in this delay. I don't want to go into the details of everything, but in the vein of being transparent, we had a massive issue with their animation pipeline. I ended up coming up with a solution. So this is where the good news comes in. I came up with a solution that basically improved our animation pipeline to the point where it's more than doubled. Like, so let me explain. The animations that we were creating for the demo were basically just going to be Bill Dollar and Buckingham, their moves, and then maybe a handful of other moves that you could see in the call system. Again, I don't want to go too much into all the reasons as to why this happened, but it's basically a small team issue. And so I had to take some time away from the core game development to rethink and reevaluate our whole animation pipeline. So, and I thought it was only going to take a couple of weeks. That turned into a couple of months. But the good news is that our animation pipeline now means that when the game releases, when the full release comes about, we'll have all the AKI animations recreated. We'll have all of them because we've improved our full game pipeline so much. So unfortunately the demo pipeline has been delayed, but the pipeline for the full game, the full release, that's actually been cut down by, you know, like, I don't know, 200%, like, you know, because the main thing with the full game release 200%. That was going to take time was the animations. So we've now improved and refined that whole pipeline to the point where we've saved ourselves a lot of time, probably 6 months worth of time, and a lot of money. We've saved a lot of money by that's by key. Doing this thing. So there is a silver lining here. Unfortunately, the people that are looking forward to playing the game, they're probably less interested in that silver lining, and they're probably just disappointed that now they're not going to get the game when we said they were going to get the game, which is one of the reasons I really didn't want to have to make this video, and I was going to try and just push it back and try and just, again, work as hard as I can to get it done. But the other reason that I'm deciding not to do that is based on the feedback that we get. We know how people feel about Fight Forever, and the fact that that was rushed, and we are currently in a state just now where everything is being rushed. Everything's being rushed to try and just get this done as quickly as possible so that people have something tangible. You know, it's unfortunate, but you know, we do sometimes get a handful of comments. I mean, it's probably less than 1% of the number of followers that we have, but you know, occasionally you see a comment of, "Oh, this is never going to happen. This isn't a real game." Yeah, and so there's motivation to try and silence those people by putting something out and showing them that this is a real game. This is really happening. The hype is real, all that stuff. But it's just not actually a good motivation to have when you're trying to produce something of high quality. And we want this game not only to be successful, but maybe we're delusional, but we want this game to be the best wrestling game that there ever has been. And if we rush it in the same way that other games companies have, we won't achieve that. People will see it; they'll see the rushed version, and they might not come back to it, even when we
that's exactly what I said,
and everything else. So that's the situation. It's unfortunate. Again, like, I really didn't want to have to do this. I thought I was possibly going to be able to knock it out by the end of Q3, but just with everything that's happening, there was another issue as well with the UI. And I know some people will say that the UI, the menu and stuff like that's not overly important. People just want to play the game. But again, these type of things, like, it kind of has to be important to us. And yeah, we unfortunately got let down with the UI. We thought we had some developers that were going to produce a really high quality UI. It didn't end up happening, so there's going to be a bit more time added on to go back and rework that stuff. Yeah, and another thing, the animations as well. I mean, we can have all the animations in the game, but if people have seen, like, the videos that we've done for the moves and the call, you know that the animations, while we have an animation done, it still needs a lot of work to smooth it out, fix the hands. We now have the facial animations that we want to apply to moves. So that's something that wasn't going to be in the demo. So yeah, we're thinking, let's just take a step back. Let's just not try and appease the people that are convinced that this isn't a real game and all that. Let's actually focus on the fans that are the biggest supporter of ours. You know, we have people in the Discord that we've floated this idea of that we might not be able to get the demo out, and the people in the Discord who are our biggest supporters, they are the ones that have told us, you know, take your time, don't worry about it. Like, we don't want a rush game. Don't put this out early just to appease people, or, you know, to try and make up for the fact that we said something and now we're not able to do it. So yeah, it's bad news, but we're just trying to focus on the positives, on those silver linings, and yeah, we'll just focus on the fact that we're making a really good game that everyone's excited about, everyone's happy about. And although we have to push it back, it's not uncommon for studios to do this. You know, obviously big studios do this as well. Rockstar have done this. So the fact that we are a very, very small studio and we've had to do this, it's not the end of the world. It's just something that kind of sucks, because I know how much you guys want to play the game, and to be honest, I want you guys to play the game as much as you guys want to play the game. So trust me, if you're disappointed about this delay, I'm disappointed too. I don't want to put out another projection for a window of when it will come out just yet, because, you know, we've had to delay this one. If something comes up and we have to delay another one, then that's going to be a really bad look. So so going forward just now, just know that we are working on the demo as much as possible every day. I'm 9 till 9 working on this game, so it's being worked on. It's not being delayed due to laziness or anything like that. There's a lot of hard work going into this, not just from me, from everyone else, Lucha, Hal, Anthony, Gimbals, everyone that works on the team, Stephen. Yeah, everyone involved works hard in this game, and so it's a shame that this has had to happen, but I'm hopeful that the people out there that know how important this game is will understand. So yeah, there it is. That's the bad news, and I'll keep you posted.
So first thing I want to say is, Sam, don't feel bad. We got you. We understand the delay and everything, and it must eat at you that you couldn't deliver. It's cool, man. It's cool. The demo is basically probably the first impression a lot of people are going to have for this game, so you got to get it right. Like, if the demo is janky or unpolished or glitchy or crashes at all, or the animations look wonky, then people are going to write off the game. So I understand. A lot of us understand. Take your time, perfect it. If it takes until the middle of next year, so be it. Heck, if it takes until like a week or two before the game releases, or the game releases itself and it's just a demo alongside the initial release for people to play, then so be it. I understand you don't want to announce another time frame because, you know, you're shooting yourselves in the foot. If you're curious, look up Ark Survival Evolved. Those guys have never hit a announced release date for anything they've ever done. I'm not kidding. Every single thing that game has had announced, whether it be a new map, a new dinosaur, or something, has been delayed. We're glad you're not doing that. Anyway, so I just want to sum up here. I can't wait to play the game, the demo, everything. If you got to delay stuff, just tell us you got to delay stuff. Just keep us in the loop. I'm very grateful that you're so transparent with the game. You deserve a lot of respect. You have my respect. Yeah, I can't wait to play it. But take your time. Cook it. Get it right. And we'll be there whenever it's ready. As always, thank you for watching, and stay frosty.